Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Love Our Life. Today I am here at Universal Orlando, and today we are here to see what is new here in the park, if anything has changed. Also, we are here to do some HHN construction updates to see if anything has been added, any new set pieces, or anything like that. We also have two new scare zones to talk about. Well, one that's been announced and one I'm sure that will be announced while I'm here. But anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's get going. So come on and join me. Starting our morning off here at City Walk. It's construction update time. Zooming in here, you can see there's still a huge mound of dirt over here. Nothing to write home about. Just construction going on. Really no big deal right now. I'm sure we're going to have to keep our eye on this. And this is the fun of this season, is it feels like there's always something new to talk about or something going on in here. I'm sure we'll have something today. So it looks like they're letting people in a little early, so let's head on into the gate here. Get checked into the park. Starting out here at the front of the park, I am noticing no Halloween Horror Nights construction going on right here. There are some lights up here on the actual studio store. Over here by the Today Cafe, there's lights up there. But other than that, we don't have anything so far right here. Interesting. But also, if you guys remember the last video, I said the very first construction update we had last year was July 16th. So technically that would put us a little ahead of schedule of where we were at last year, because we have multiple pieces up already this year. Now let's talk about the scare zone that was announced yesterday. The one that was announced yesterday is the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane. And this description says, travel down a spooky winding path to a mysterious home where trick-or-treaters are transformed into feral felines. Be careful or you'll be next. As I said in my Instagram stories yesterday, and if you're not following us there, make sure you follow along. A crazy cat lady scare zone? Sign me up all day long. I'm for it. I think it's going to be really awesome. I don't think it's going to go right here. I'll show you once we're able to get back there where I think that scare zone is going to go. So today is Thursday, which means, I just noticed those lights are on up there. Today is Thursday, which means we could get an announcement today. I think we're just going to get another scare zone announcement. No house, but before we leave today, we will have to go see Miss Essie in here. She's always sweet. We got to see if we're going to get any new merch today. I doubt it, but I think we are safe to say that we don't have any new construction updates here on Hollywood Boulevard. But let's keep walking, because this section going down Central Park does not open until 9:30. So we have about, 30 minutes from right now. Over here in the beautiful Battery Park, we still have these TV stands up here, but there are lights now on these trusses. So we do have that. Just little added details here and there. Nothing huge with this, but they're just getting everything ready to go. So really interesting. But no TVs in there yet. So really quick added note here. I believe here in the Film Vault, we actually do have some new Epic Universe merch, or not new Epic Universe merch, but they've actually put it in here. Yeah, you can see in here they have the Gilman hats in here. Some Dark Universe necklaces. The Frankenstein light up electrode. Okay, cool. I still need to get this. This is really awesome. So just a few things in here. Not a ton, but a few. Guys, I gotta say, the Palace Arcade being closed has really got me thinking. Why is it closed? Is there just refurbishment going on? Is there something else going to happen in here that we're not aware of? I mean, what could it be? I have a couple of theories, but I'm not going to share them because they could be really wrong. But I don't know. I made it over here to the New York section to look and see if we have anything else going on. No set pieces. Still the same amount of lights here Not tons though. A couple of things here and there, but I mean, just, you know, the average bit of lights which are up above the paradise and that, but nothing to report today. This has all got me thinking that next week will be the week that we start seeing everything come together. I think that's what's going to happen. So this will be the last update from this park for this week, but next week I'm sure it's something has to happen, right? Over here in Sting Alley, just one little thing added. 2 more lights. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. 2 more lights there to the left. That's it. Over here in San Francisco, a couple of things to note. They still have all of this up for the Amity Island celebration for the 4th of July, but they have removed the food booths over here. And there has to be a reason for that, right? Because we got to make room for a scare zone, for set pieces. See, this one's removed, it's no longer here. And the one that was right there is no longer there. But also, if you notice something else going on here with this truss that's been up for a while, we have lights. We have tons of lights here. Look at them. Everywhere throughout here. So that's progress, right? So these trusses have been up for months now, but these lights have been added. Like these cool LED lights right here have been added. So just all kinds of stuff all the way around here for these lights. Even back on this side, there's lights coming down right there. All right, now we wait. We wait until the back half of the park opens at 9:30, and we will see what's going on over there. Today, I don't really have an agenda other than that to show what else is new. There's a couple of things here and there, but right now, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm going to come out here every couple of days or every day this week. I've been out here every day this week to try to update and see what's going on. So we will see what's going to happen. But I'm thinking Monday is going to be the bigger day. So we're still going to go back over here on Central Park and see what else we can find. All right, Central Park is open now. Let's walk through it and see what we can find here. Over here are some speakers. Also, there's some stuff covered up here. It looks like it might be some kind of a platform of some sort. Not sure, but something is covered up right there. No lighting in the trees yet or anything like that. Now this is what I believe will be the Cat Lady scare zone right over here. Just kind of makes sense, right? But it makes even more sense with the huge truss we have towards the back of this. Another little thing covered up here, like I said, could be a platform of some sort or something that they're going to build on top there. And it looks like we have the same truss that we had before. So that's it. I don't think we've got anything else here in the park today. We've walked the whole park. Nothing new. So the only thing we're waiting on now is an announcement. Maybe it's a house, maybe it's just a scare zone, maybe it's both. We will see. Also, the Do Not Climb. Maybe these lights are new from the other day. I can't remember. I think they are, actually. I know, it's hard to remember sometimes. But yeah, those lights are new. Okay. All right. So one thing I noticed that I didn't do was go down Production Central here this morning. And let me talk about this really quick, because this is interesting. Over here by Minion Blast, there are some lights up here on the buildings. Now, the last couple of years, this has not happened because of the construction the year before that, and then there was a rumor about that Illumination didn't want Halloween Horror Nights coming through here. So I don't know, but maybe they worked out something. But there are lights all over this right here, everywhere. So maybe, just maybe, we're going to get scare zones back through here, which would be nice. It just makes sense, right? I love it when the scare zone is right through here. Which means, if that's the case, we would get the Halloween Horror Nights sign back where it originally was, which is right over here in this vicinity, down this little strip of land here, instead of directly right at the front of the park. It is getting really crowded in here right now. So this is what I'm saying, that this is such a major walkway through here. The more you add scare actors and stuff like that through here. So projected where the truss would go is like right up here in this area, just right here, when normally it's down there the last couple of years. But before, the truss was like right in this vicinity and area, so if that makes sense. So I'm still waiting on the announcement to happen. We have a little bit more time before that happens, but I wanted to say that I think next week is going to be a very big week for Halloween Horror Nights. I think that we're going to get a house announcement. I think we're going to get tons of construction. So I really think that next week is a huge week, and that's why I think you guys should subscribe to the channel and make sure that you are up to date on all the new construction going on, because we're coming out here every day. I have been out here every day this week. I may not have put out videos every day, but I've been here every day this week to check out for you guys what's going on. I'm even going to be out here tomorrow, possibly even Saturday or Sunday, just to see what's going on. Because we got to come out here and we got to check on these things. We got to make sure that we are getting everything that we can for you guys. Now, I don't know what this next announcement is going to be, but we will find out very shortly. All right, so I just got back to the house and there is another Scare Zone announcement today. We have this one today. This sounds awesome. I'm just going to read it right off here. Mutations Toxic 20s. Now, this one is a 1920s neighborhood. A BuzzCon truck with radioactive cargo crashes into a mobster getaway car, sending the city into toxic pandemonium. Now, this BuzzCon thing, I believe that this was in the Bugs Eaten Alive house a couple of years ago. So that is a reference to that. So anyway, I am all for this. I am all for mutated people, those kind of feelings, those kind of things. It reminds me of the, as I mentioned in the last video, the Major Sweets Scare Zone, how people were mutated from the candy that they ate and all this kind of stuff. I think that's awesome. I think that's a great idea. They have been killing it this year with all the scare zones. We still have one more scare zone that needs to be announced probably tomorrow. And I'm really, really excited about that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button and the notification bell so you know when our next video is coming out. And remember, the road goes ever on. I will see you in the fog.